Hey there and welcome to my channel. This is another pregnancy update video doing week 21. Today's Tuesday. I'll be 21 weeks tomorrow on Wednesday when this video goes up. Yesterday I had the anatomy ultrasound at 20 weeks 5 days, so this will mostly just be covering that appointment. I've had just the same few symptoms as last week. I still have the pelvic pain and I still have the lower back pain. The pelvic pain usually just bothers me when I'm up walking around a lot, and yeah, it's usually when it bothers me the most. It's just kind of like feels like a weight because he's laying pretty low, so lots of pelvic pain. The lower back pain as usual. Let's see here. As far as weight gain, haven't gained that much. So far since the beginning of the pregnancy, I've only gained about 5 to 7 pounds. I weigh 153 right now. I started at around between 146 and 148. I've actually gained, I guess, the most weight within the past couple weeks since my last appointment, because at my last appointment I was 148. So I've gained a few pounds since my 17-week appointment, so not too bad. I actually think I had gained more at this point with Isaac than I have with this pregnancy. I think a lot that kind of contributes to that is I have to eat a very low-fat diet because of my gallbladder issues. So I'm very cautious of what I am eating and just not eating a lot of fatty foods. So I'm not gaining as quickly as I did with my previous pregnancy. As far as my doctor's appointment that I had yesterday, we did have our anatomy ultrasound and he is looking perfect and healthy. They got a lot of really good shots. I'll show the ultrasound picture here in a minute. But one thing that they did find is that I have a low-lying placenta. So my doctor put me on pelvic rest until she says otherwise. She said they were a little concerned about it. She said usually that when you have a low-lying placenta, usually as your uterus grows, it will move up with it. So she wants me to have another ultrasound done around 28 weeks to check it and see if it's moved. She said it wasn't completely covering my cervix, but it was like right there on the edge of it. So ultrasound will see if it moves. If it doesn't move, there's a chance that I could have to have a C-section. Fingers crossed that it does move, because I was really wanting to have like a well, not all natural, but I wanted to try to do labor without the epidural this time. With my son, I did have an epidural. I had a very easy labor with him and it wasn't very long at all. So I was kind of hoping this time I would be able to do a little bit more natural, use pain meds if I needed it, like through the IV, but I didn't want to like have the epidural again. But when it comes to the safety of baby boy, if we have to have a C-section, obviously that's what we have to do. But fingers crossed that the placenta does move so that it's like not an issue or a concern. So yeah, at 28 weeks, I had to have another ultrasound done to check on that. Also, we did confirm he is a boy, which we were kind of, me and Kayla were talking about him while we were looking at the ultrasounds, and the tech was like, so you already know it's a boy, right? And we were like, yeah, we already know. When you saw the potty shot, definitely still a boy. She didn't like give us a printout of it, but we did get some really good profile pictures, which I will show now. So these are the ultrasound pictures that we got yesterday. It's just a bunch of profile pictures. He honestly looks just like Isaac's profile, so I'm not going to be surprised if he looks just like Isaac did. Which just means he's going to be another Dustin twin, because Isaac looks nothing like me. He looks just like his daddy. So this little boy is going to look just like him too, more than likely. He was measuring in the 51st percentile, I believe, which is actually bigger than Isaac was. Isaac always measured in the 40th percentile. So I'm curious to see how much he'll weigh come at birth, because Isaac was 8 pounds and 4 ounces, and my doctors thought he was only going to be like 6 pounds. So curious to see how big he's going to be. So that is pretty much it for this pregnancy update. I didn't really have too much to update on aside from the ultrasound and doctor's appointment. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and show the baby bump for 21 weeks. So here we are at 21 weeks. And from the front, from the other side. All right, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for future updates.